All right, I think we got the audio working. Please let me know, whoever's on the chat. Carl, welcome, buddy. Hello from the UK. Nice. Yeah, you'll see Logan's Run. He's usually on this, and he's from the UK as well. But if you guys can hear me, please let me know because I was having issues with the audio. All right, awesome, Jonathan. Thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me. So yeah, welcome guys, Jonathan, Carl, Mel, Inger, Samuel. Welcome guys. I appreciate you joining. Mel, you can't hear me. You mute. You cannot hear me. All right, so some of you can hear me and some can't. All right, but Jonathan said he can hear me, so there's nothing that's wrong on my end. I just wanted to kind of clarify that because earlier I thought it was on my end, but it just was not. All right, perfect. You can't get any video. Dude, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm presenting to everybody on my screen share, which it is. Yeah, I think YouTube is kind of foobarred today because it's only showing one person watching, and there's definitely a lot more than one. All right, Jonathan. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm not going to do anything on my end because it's working perfectly fine. I know screen share is probably not working though, even though on Google Hangout it indicates that I am sharing with everybody. Let me hit refresh. Carl says YouTube doesn't like crypto. Yeah, you might be right about that, bud. You might absolutely be right. All right, so since Jonathan can hear me, Mel, nobody else can hear me. I do apologize. But I was able to take a position yesterday. Actually, it was a very low ball offer that I put in right before I went to bed. And I always mention to everybody, put in a low ball offer, especially if you have capital. It doesn't hurt at all. You have the chances of it executing and chances of not executing. So you have really nothing to lose. So I put in a low ball offer for 76.22 to buy 100 Ethereum. And what do you know, at, what was it, like probably 3:30 in the morning, it actually executed that price. It went down to 75.89, 75, 76.13. So I was pretty happy when I woke up this morning and realized I had 100 Ethereum at a very good price at 76. It's a good price now, considering it's up 10 bucks. But if it does dip, then it's not a good price. But I am looking to, take a very nice profit on this today. I'm probably not going to hold this overnight. It has that really strong resistance right in the 98 range. So, a $20 gain per coin is kind of what I'm looking for. So that should put it right up to 96.22. If she can get up to that level, then I will be executing this. All right. And Jonathan, I'm assuming you heard everything that I just said, considering you're probably the only one that has audio unmuted, I'm assuming. But yeah, earlier I thought it was on my end. I'm sitting around changing settings like crazy left and right. But yeah, a lot of things dropped this morning, and I don't know if any of you guys caught some of these drops, especially with Litecoin going down to 22.67. $23 offer before going to bed would have been pretty nice. So it was either, putting in an offer for $24 range on Ethereum. I'm sorry, on Litecoin, or it was the 76.22 that I put in on Ethereum. So I kind of chose Ethereum because I knew that if it did get to that level and it was executed, that it shouldn't have a hard time getting back up to the $90 level. But with Litecoin, I just didn't know if it was going to drop that far. And if it did drop to that level, then the highest that I kind of saw that it would kind of hover up above was like 27, 28. So the profit margin was a lot better on Ethereum instead of Litecoin, even though I could have bought more Litecoins than Ethereum. All right, so the other big drop, I don't know if you guys caught it as well, was Ethereum Classic, and I still do have a position in that I purchased uh, $4.30. I have 125 left from the original 500 purchase, but then I did purchase a lot more, 1,071 at $7. And when it went up to 780, I should have definitely taken profit, but I was looking for that 799, close to $8. But I knew that I was gonna, take a tank from that point because that was a strong resistance, considering it actually had dropped a significant amount when it hit that 799. But 619, a lot better than 523 this morning. When I woke up, I saw it at 523, and I was like, all right, well, this might be a long-term hold. But the profits that I made already from it, and the unrealized profits from Ethereum, kind of make up for that drop. Mel, you can hear me. That's awesome. You must have had me on mute. Segregated Witness is a day away. I'm surprised this hasn't broken 50 then. Yeah, for it to drop from 30 to 22, I mean, that's a very significant drop. And that happened within, let's take a look at a better chart. Actually, even though you guys can't see my screen. Oh, Mel, you said you can't hear. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Hear me, and this video is not working. Try hitting refresh and see if that makes a difference. No, no good. Oh man. So the only person that can hear me is Jonathan. Jonathan, since you are basically the only one that can hear me, what was your market question? It was something about market cap. I just didn't know if there was anything that I missed about it. Let me see if I can scroll up on these messages. Jonathan, yeah, I can't seem to find your question. Yeah, Jonathan, in regards to market cap, I don't really look at the overall market cap of all the alts. I look at specific alts and their market cap. Um, yeah, I wouldn't look at the overall market cap. I mean, you're basically taking all the alts and combining the market caps together. And I'm assuming kind of putting them side by side in comparison to Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, you think about, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but let's just say Ripple, I mean, how many tokens are out there available? And how much has it gone up recently? I mean, it's gone up 100%. So its market cap has gone up 100%. I think they got like, but maybe 3 billion. I got to look it up, but somewhere in that exchange, I mean, the float on that is huge. There's just so many coins that are out there. So, if these little coins are going up, 50% to 100%, that's also taking the market cap up 50% to 100% and adding on to the overall market cap. So yeah, with these little coins going up so much, I mean, they're doubling and tripling the market cap, if that makes sense. Let me know if you were able to catch that, Jonathan. We are getting a little bit of a pullback, especially from Litecoin. But Litecoin's going to have that resistance right at 30 bucks. And I mean, kind of same thing with Ethereum as well too. If this chart lets me zoom out, yeah, I would say right at 87.50, it's going to run into an issue. But if it breaks that above that 87, 87.68, 87.50, then she definitely has a chance to run up to 90. But she's got to break that, and that's basically where it started falling from, and that was it's free falling. You look at the chart on the right hand side. The chart on the left hand side is LTC, and then Ethereum is on the right hand side. But early this morning, we're looking at 2 a.m. That's kind of where it free falled from that 87.50 down to 76.13, and that was basically when my price was executed. But Jonathan, you heard my response to market cap, right? Ripple had a big run up, Jonathan. I mean, a huge run up. Let's take a look at it for you. But I am watching this like a hawk, and unfortunately, when you know, I am on margin, so I'm basically leveraging with margin today, and that was kind of a nice leverage that I put in, considering it's up to almost 87 bucks. But with margin, you can't really put in a limit sell order. You basically have to close out the position on a market buy. I'm sorry, market sell. So if it does start ripping up, there's no way for me to just say, you know what, sell at 90. I got to be ready to sell at that 90. So I'm going to be watching it like a hawk. But let's go ahead and take a look at Ripple for you on Poloniex. But it had a crazy run, and I mean, it's only going to have a pullback. I think it ran up to 65 and then kind of pulled back to 40. Or I might be talking about Steam actually. Dylan, welcome. Dylan, I know you can't see the screen, but can you hear me though? Yeah, Jonathan, you're absolutely right. And I had this conversation with somebody else. There is a lot of new money that's coming in because when Bitcoin was going up, alts were going up with it, especially the ones that I look at with Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic. They kind of follow the same path, same trajectory as Bitcoin was, which was not what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing where Bitcoin goes up, alts go down, and vice versa. But considering they were, going up all at the same time, well, not all, but the majority of the altcoins. I mean, especially with Dash and Monero as well too. You knew that there was a lot of new money coming in because normally money will shift from Bitcoin to crypto to altcoins or altcoins to Bitcoin, and you kind of see the trend, and that was the trend that we were seeing. But you're absolutely right. There is a lot of money that's flowing into these cryptocurrencies. But Ripple, let's see. I was trying to get the screen share to work, but I know you guys are just seeing that circle. All right, so Ripple down 24.5%. I mean, this is a nice run up that it's had. Jonathan, are you currently in Ripple at this moment? And Jonathan, if you don't mind me asking, what was you buying price? I mean, did you buy in before the pump or mid pump? Because I mean, this could go back down, to where it really started consolidating from. Jonathan, you bought at 0.05. That's a half a Bitcoin. Is that what you mean, or did you buy in at 5,000? I'm a little confused at the 0.05 and 0.09 because it never really got that high. I'm assuming you mean 500,000 Satoshis and 900. I'm sorry, 500,000. I'm sorry. I'm assuming you mean 5,000 Satoshis, and then you bought at 9,000 Satoshis. Jonathan, no, don't worry about that. I just wanted to make sure that you had a good buy-in price and you didn't buy in too high. Yeah, but it's hard to tell where this Ripple is going to be headed to. I can't really tell if it's going to be downtrending or if it's going to uptrend. All right, 0.05 USDT. Okay, got it. I was thinking of 0.05 BTCs. But no, that's dude. I mean, you're up a good amount. I mean, you're up over 300%. I'm sorry, over 200%. I mean, you got to take profits at some point, and I would have definitely been looking to take profit. Um, at least above when I reach 1,400 satoshis. Yeah, if you're not, I mean, I wouldn't take all the profits, but I would at least lock in some of the profits. I would have probably sold maybe a third of what I had to lock in those profits at a higher price instead of having to come back down. It looks like it came down to 732, 7,526, somewhere in that range from 14,800. But yeah, but if she does really decide to come down, she could really come down to that 7,800, 7,700 possibly. There's a good amount of resistance. I'm sorry, a good amount of support at that level. But I don't know if this is a long-term hold for you, Jonathan, or you were looking to make some bank out of it. Kind of in and out. Maybe hold it for a day, a couple of days, wait for the pump, and then get out. That was definitely the pump for it to get up to almost 1480, 1500. Or I'm sorry, 15,000 satoshis. Hey, Martin, welcome. Thank you. Let me know if Martin, if you can hear me, because I know some people can hear me, some can't, some have the video, some don't. All right, guys, let me do this because I know some of you are having issues. Jonathan, yeah, a lot of volume has come in. You're absolutely right about that. But in the sense of at one point beating out Ethereum on market cap, I mean, look at how many coins are available. When they have shitload of coins that are out there, and it goes up, then yes, the market cap could be higher than some of the more stable cryptocurrencies. But I mean, what goes up that fast so quick, it's only going to come down. It's going to have a pullback. It's going to have a nice healthy correction, and that's kind of what happened with really Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ethereum Classic. I mean, they had a very healthy, nice correction. Unfortunately, it was early in the morning. I don't know if a lot of people were up to catch that, but if you had any low ball buy offer, there was a chance that it would have gotten executed. All right, guys, I'm going to try to switch over to my laptop without really interrupting this live stream. But if this live stream does get interrupted, then I will start a new one.